Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. The NFL world is buzzing again, and for good reason. It's not just about the game on the field, but also about the moves teams are making behind the scenes, strategic decisions that could shake up the entire NFC West. And if you're a 49ers fan, you know how crucial every move is, especially when it comes to strengthening this roster for another deep playoff run. And right now, the biggest story is about Fred Warner. Yes, the heart and soul of San Francisco's linebacker core, who's been spectacular in recent seasons, but unfortunately, he's facing a tough setback. According to reports, Warner had to undergo surgery on his ankle, and the prognosis isn't great. He's out for the rest of the season, at least through Week 3. That's a huge blow to the 49ers' defense, which has been one of the best in the league, allowing just 4.2 yards per carry and helping the team maintain a versatile, aggressive scheme. But the Niners aren't panicking. No, they're already eyeing the future, planning to make a bold move to fill that void and keep their championship hopes alive. And the name that's emerging as a target in trade talks: Patrick Queen from the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's right, the young, dynamic linebacker who's been making waves in the league since being a third-round pick back in 2020. Queen is not just a solid linebacker, he's a game changer, especially in coverage and sideline-to-sideline pursuit. I mean, we're talking about a guy who, in 2025, already leads the Steelers with 58 tackles, along with 3 interceptions and 4 sacks in just 6 games. His PFF grade is an eye-popping 89. 8, placing him firmly among the top 5 linebackers in the league. His coverage numbers are equally impressive, with an EPA per target of -0.17 and an 86% tackle success rate. That's elite stuff. Now, his career stats are equally notable, with 480 tackles, 12 sacks, and 8 interceptions. Plus, he's known for his sideline speed, averaging around 4.5 yards per tackle, and he's been remarkably healthy this season, with no injuries so far in 2025, after battling a rib injury in 2024 that limited him to 13 games. But what makes Queen particularly attractive for the 49ers? Well, aside from his proven production and athleticism, he fits perfectly into what San Francisco is building. The team's linebacker core, especially with Dre Greenlaw, has been one of the most effective in the league, boosting blitz success from 36% to 52%. Queen's addition would bolster that even further. And considering how the 49ers' defense has been a cornerstone of their success, adding a player like him, who's projected to rack up around 130 tackles, would be huge. His ability to reduce yards after catch, dropping it from 5.2 yards per reception to about 3.8, makes him a coverage hawk. Plus, his presence would help reduce the thinness in the middle of the field, turning the defense into an impenetrable core, something that's been a concern at times this season. And let's not forget the strategic implications. The 49ers, with around $25 million in cap space, are in a position to make this move without too much trouble. Bringing in a player like Queen, who's young and entering his prime, aligns perfectly with their long-term plans. It's also a statement of intent. The Niners are not just trying to patch things up, they're making bold moves, signaling that they're all in for another Super Bowl push. The addition of Queen would also help in pass coverage, which has been a slight concern at times, especially in big moments. His ability to cover underneath routes and make plays on the ball would give Purdy and the secondary an extra layer of security. And speaking of the offense, the Niners' offense has been humming along with Brock Purdy leading the way. But they need that defense to be rock solid, especially in the playoffs. And Queen's arrival could be the piece that turns an already elite unit into an unstoppable force. Now, on the flip side, the Steelers, who are sitting at 5-1, are also looking to strengthen their roster. They're a team that's been known for their stout defense, allowing just 16 points per game, which is among the best in the league. But they're also cautious about maintaining their edge. The Steelers are looking at a potential move to trade Patrick Queen for D. Winters, a younger linebacker coming from the 49ers, in a strategic swap. The Steelers, with a cap hit of around $18 million for Queen, want to free up some cap space and focus on youth. Peyton Wilson, for example, is a player they're targeting to build for the future. They're prioritizing their pass rush and linebacker depth, especially with the rise of their star pass rusher, T.J. Watt. The Steelers are not just making a move for now, they're thinking about the long-term sustainability of their defense, and that's why they're being selective. But for the 49ers, this potential trade is a game changer. Bringing in Patrick Queen would not only fill the void left by Warner's injury, but also elevate their entire defense to a new level. Queen's ability to cover, tackle, and make plays sideline to sideline would be instrumental. Imagine a tandem with Dre Greenlaw, both speedsters, both ball hawks, shutting down the run and forcing turnovers. This kind of upgrade could be the difference in close playoff games, especially when facing high-powered offenses. The 49ers front office is known for being aggressive in making moves at the deadline, and with the trade deadline looming on November 4th, this could be the move that defines their season. It's not just about replacing Warner, it's about taking that next step and cementing their status as favorites in the NFC. And talking about Super Bowl odds, this move could cause a significant shift. Right now, San Francisco's odds are around plus 1,500, but with the addition of someone like Queen, those odds could jump to plus 800, reflecting the confidence the betting markets have in their championship chances. It's similar to what teams like the Ravens experienced with Roquan Smith last year, who boosted their defense and helped them surge in the second half of the season. Queen's impact on the 49ers could be just as profound, especially considering his history of making big plays in the postseason, averaging around 2 tackles per loss in the playoffs. That kind of playoff experience, even at a young age, is invaluable. So, folks, with the deadline approaching, it's clear that the 49ers are serious about this move. They're trying to turn a good defense into a great one, especially at a time when injuries are piling up and the division is fierce. The NFC West is no longer just a one-horse race. It's a battleground, and the 49ers want to come out on top. The Steelers, on the other hand, are trying to stay resilient, but it's clear they're open to making moves that favor the future. This trade could be the defining moment of the season for both teams. Will the 49ers pull the trigger? Will Queen find himself in red and gold? We'll see very soon, and I promise to keep you updated every step of the way. Now, before I wrap up, I want to emphasize how crucial this move could be for San Francisco's championship aspirations. Adding a player like Patrick Queen, who's proven to be a versatile and disruptive force, would solidify their defense against the run and the pass, making them even more formidable in the playoffs. The team has already been performing well, 4-2 at the moment, but injuries are part of the game, and depth is everything. The 49ers are well aware of that, and they're making strategic decisions to ensure they stay a top-tier team. With the offense humming, thanks to Purdy's leadership, and now a revamped defense, they're aiming for nothing less than another Super Bowl appearance. And I think this move, if it happens, could be the catalyst that pushes them over the edge. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let us continue with the big reveal. So, 49ers fans, what do you think about all of this? Are you excited about the possibility of Patrick Queen joining the team? Do you believe this move could be the one that finally gets San Francisco back to the Super Bowl? Or do you think they should focus on other areas of the roster? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us, and it certainly matters to the team. Remember, the deadline is coming up fast, and every decision could be a game changer. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned and keep your passion alive. The 49ers are always in the thick of things, and with your support, we'll keep bringing you the latest, most in-depth coverage of everything related to this incredible team. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Niners!